hated him freshman year for the first couple months. I thought he was just like a smart kid who was super full of himself, but he turned out to be like the best guy in the world. So.
Awesome.
And now I have to say one. So I should probably say one of Julia. Let me think of one of Julia. Julia used to sleep talk all the time in our freshman dorm when we lived together. And so that was always my favorite thing. When I would come in, I would hear Julia mumbling to herself, and I would try to record it. Not about Thomas, but just about, I don't know, what she was talking about. But it was the funniest thing, just to hear her sleep talk all the time.
Awesome. All right, 3 stories of the bride and groom.
Our favorite story is about when Julia was a little girl, like 3 or 4, and she was over at our house and she pretended to get married back then. See, really, this is her second wedding.
We were playing wedding, having a nice time, and then I suggested that we have a toast. And I was going to reach for a glass, and Julia said, "Ooh, toast. I love toast." And she got up and went into the kitchen and waited for me to make some toast.
And took off her veil, her pearl veil.
I made toast.
Awesome.
And we're so happy you have your real wedding and your dreams are coming true. Congratulations, Thomas.
Hey, we love you guys.
Awesome. Thank you.
Listen, Julia, be sure the first thing you do every morning is pray together, and the last thing you do before you go to bed is pray together, and you will do well. We love you, and we're supporting you, and we'll be praying for you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Say the rosary every night as a family. Don't forget, after dinner, there's always time for the rosary.
Awesome. Beautiful. Any funny story about the bride and groom?
Yes, so one of the first times I met Julia, she was hanging out at my house in my sister's room, and they were talking, and I come into the room randomly to see what they were talking about. And then I said, "Hey, do you guys want to play a game?" And what we did was we all laid down on the floor, and I believe it was Michelle, me, and Julia, and Natalia. And I had each of us lay our heads on each other's stomach and proceed to play the ha-ha game. And Julia, you'll remember this. And we all were just on the floor. We couldn't get past like 3 ha's, and we were just dying laughing. And then the other thing, a little bit of advice I wanted to give is always make time for dates. When you guys get married, don't forget about the dating. That's super important. And you don't have to necessarily go anywhere. You can just have a cute little date at home, have like a cheese board and some wine glasses and a little activity. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, but just always make sure that you make time for those evenings. And that you mark them on the calendar, and you're going to be the one that needs to keep track of it, Julia, because he's not going to remember. So, and also, never underestimate the importance of sex. It's important.
All right, so I remember the time when we had our girls' trip when we went to Waco, and we were back in the hotel room, and we were just talking, having fun, and you actually just started, or like barely started dating Thomas, and you were texting him, and I remember you told him that you were going to marry him. You texted him that, and then you were freaking out, and we were all trying to calm you down about that, but I just remember that awesome moment, which now here we are, and now you're married, and that's so great. But
can you foresee any advice, even though you're not even married yet? But
I would definitely say the date thing. I think that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, I mean, I'm right.
And just making time for yourself as well as each other, you know, just the little things matter.
Thanks, guys.
We love
Who's Ryder? I would say the best advice I can give you, Thomas and Julia, is live every single day like it's your last. Like it's your last. I want you to fall in love again every day more and more as you continue to get older. and that's the best advice I can give.
Awesome.
So on the second day of O'Hara, commonly referred to as Chem Camp, Thomas walked into my room. I was living with Vince at the time. Thomas came in, and I was laying in bed. He sat right on my bed. We started talking about Christianity, Catholicism, and then ended up having like a couple-hour conversation about church history. And I thought he was one of the smartest, most intelligent guys I had met, and since that day we've been good friends.
Awesome. Thanks.
The piece of advice I've been giving to Thomas is happy wife, happy life.
This is like Chip and Joanna. It's like Chip and
It's your
Joanna.
turn.
This is a lot like Chip and Joanna. But back to the subject. I am very happy for this day. It's been so difficult getting here, and there have been tears, there have been highs and lows and changes, and you prepared beautifully, and you're gracious, Julia, in the way you conducted yourself. And so we're just so happy that God has brought you together, and for a parent to know that a child has someone to walk with life, to lead them to heaven. There's nothing more you can ask. So I hope you grow in your sacrificial love for one another, and your dad and I are really happy.
We're very happy, and y'all are a beautiful couple.
So when you watch this, happy anniversary. You'll probably watch it on your birthday. Happy birthday. You'll probably watch it Christmas, maybe? We love you. Invite us over.
Thank you.
Yes, so first of all, congratulations, Julia and Thomas. We're so excited and happy for y'all. I know you're going to have a great life. Just keep Christ at the center of it, and everything else will work out. And keep a sense of humor.
Yeah. So congratulations. We're so proud and happy for both of you. And as Sandy said, keep Christ as the center of your life, and everything else will really work out. And you know, family's very important, so make sure stay close to both families.
Remember, Thomas, happy wife, happy life.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. If you guys are watching this in 10 years from now, what's one thing you want to remember from today?
How you were looking like right in my eyes whenever I said our vows, and it was really sweet.
I like it. I'll go with that one too.
No, you have to say your all memory.
Oh, how beautiful she looks walking down the aisle. That big.
Thank you. And anything you want to say to your future children?
You got a good dad.
You got a good mom. I love her very much.
Awesome. All right. Thanks, guys.
Julia and Thomas, wishing you all that is fabulous in Christian marriage, and second men tend to be a little stubborn and think they know the best for everything. Julia, be yourself, make sure that you lovingly always still be yourself, and don't let him always have his way. That's not a good balance. Best of both of you.
Awesome. Thank you.
We're the first two Pekka wives.
Beautiful.
But I just want to say, make sure you go out. Make sure you always make that a priority.
Yes.
Go out on dates. Foster your friendship with each other. Because that's what really lasts. The kids come and go, but you have to foster that relationship.
Awesome. All right.
Love you guys.
Awesome. Thank you. The bride and groom.
So when I brought my second youngest daughter Joan to visit Dallas, I brought her to her godparents' house, but she cried the whole time. And then the next morning we had breakfast with Thomas, and he was the only person that she liked.
Awesome.
He's good with kids.
Any advice for the bride and groom?
Plenty of advice, but only some useful. One is go out on a date once a month and have one drink a night.
Beautiful.
And one in the morning.
Excellent. Thanks, guys.
Anyway, just over a year ago, Thomas invited me to dinner, and I picked him up, and we went out to I guess a Japanese restaurant, a Thai restaurant, and I don't know, out of excitement, enthusiasm, just really, think Thomas had a lot of enthusiasm, anticipation, that before we even got into the restaurant, he said, "Mr. Alley, I have something to ask you." So he asked me for Julia's hand in marriage, and really that was kind of a cool thing to do, because if you remember, I think we had a really nice, relaxed meal after that. We just broke the tension pretty good. But I'm going to come back to Thomas here in a minute. So anyway, when a dad has a daughter, they really have these visions for them as they grow up, that they're going to grow up to be very confident, smart, good leaders. They're going to love God. They're not going to be intimidated. They're going to be very self-sufficient. You have this vision of what your daughter's going to be like, and really Julia embodies that. You really do. You met my vision so well. Thank you so much. Caroline, you did pretty well too.
Yes, Thomas and Julia. I always think of a marriage as a triangle, with Thomas and Julia at the base and God at the pinnacle. And as you grow closer to each other, you get closer to God. And as you grow closer to God, you get closer to each other. Enjoy your life, stay healthy, stay safe, stay curious, and may God grant you many, many beautiful blessings and children. Take care.
Thank you.
Welcome to the family, Julia. I have a piece of advice for all of you, and it's never go to bed angry, and at the end of the day, know that you both love each other very much, even when you are upset. But welcome to the family, guys.
Awesome, thank you.